Good afternoon. There has been a furor this year over suspected criminals being let out of jail and their charges dropped because of new rules here in Bernalillo County meant to protect their rights. Today, the state Supreme Court let it be known it's willing to bend a little on those rules. News 13's Alex Goldsmith is live at the Court of Appeals where a big meeting was held today. Alex?
Kim, today, New Mexico Supreme Court justices, APD, BCSO, the DA's office, the public defender, and district court judges all had a heart-to-heart here at the Court of Appeals over the new case management order, trying to talk about what's working and what's not. Because of that meeting, fixes could be coming soon. The New Mexico Supreme Court was fed up. Cases in Bernalillo County were dragging on too long, creating a massive backlog in the courts and overcrowding at the jail. Looking to protect the rights of the accused forced to wait and wait behind bars. In February, the Supreme Court put in place the Case Management Order, or CMO, in order to speed things up.
Those delays are being eliminated so that we catch up with the rest of the world in terms of processing cases in an appropriate timeline.
But some of those new deadlines proved problematic for DA Carrie Brandenburg. She says judges were tossing dozens of cases because prosecutors couldn't get evidence from an understaffed APD quickly enough to turn over to the defense. That's made the DA's office much more cautious.
We don't really have the resources to re-indict. I mean, that's always an option. Well, you can just re-indict this case, but that's a duplication of effort.
This year, indictments are down by more than half in Bernalillo County as prosecutors wait until they have a more complete case in hand.
We know that crime's not down. I mean, there's been a number of reports on that.
Today, Brandenburg and APD presented their concerns to the Supreme Court. The justices are now proposing changes to the CMO that would allow more time for prosecutors and police and keep more dangerous suspects off the street.
Some of those earlier deadlines may be relaxed, particularly in violent cases, so that APD in particular can provide the information to the DA.
Brandenburg says she's encouraged by what's on the table, but still feels with APD and her office short-staffed, like they're constantly playing catch-up.
We're dealing with a huge gap in resources just to do our regular job.
Now, today's hearing did not deal with a proposal to keep suspects believed to be a danger to the public behind bars on higher bonds. That deals with a whole separate Supreme Court ruling and the state constitution. The state legislature is expected to take that issue up next month when it meets for the session. Back to you, Kim.
Okay, thanks, Alex. Now, there's no set timeline for when the Supreme Court could introduce those new changes to the CMO. A jury